This is Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of those passionate environments in all of college football. 87,000 ready to rock and perhaps help create some magic in a place that's seen so much of it over the years. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Auburn Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wells. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss. Now 3rd and inches on this opening drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and a quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play. Second down play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all? Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand. Top spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back.
Running with purpose. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game, on a fourth down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive lineman, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
Strong opening drive. It's third and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. He's just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. A poor decision by the quarterback. It's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Good as he gets the pass away. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility of what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
That's a design quarterback keeper. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Makes the grab on the move. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start with this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there.
Bengals offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. There's the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I'll tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Now it's second down here.
Gives it to the back. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, I go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, a dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
First down and 10.
Using his legs. It's Turner. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, they had enough yards for the first down on that throw, but a clutch hit right here defensively jars the ball free, so no first down.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here.
Looking to throw it on first down.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The defense with more pre-snap movement.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. With the return, it's Washington. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were forced to put it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by...
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. It's a turnover. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Auburn. The defense adds 6 points. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out. It's Wells. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass complete on a crosser. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this 4th down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. They get after him with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
They'll run it here. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a 1st down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The back's got it on the pitch. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Here's the 2nd down play. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. That's reeled in. It's Fuller. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
2nd down and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So they get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Fighting toward the goal line, but he's not going to make it. The defense stops him short. A turnover on downs. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the 2nd half? And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Get a stop with the offense pinned back. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. 4th down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Touchdown, Tigers. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. It's an option look. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the catch. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Fighting him off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Coach just told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
That gain sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The ball is hauled in. The reception gets about 7 yards, with fourth down coming up here.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense sets up with a first and goal. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. The pass rush closing in. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
After the big loss on first down, it's second and goal, backed up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, and he very nearly threw a fourth interception today. He's going to set up third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Will he score here? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Ball handed off. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down and 10 now. And there's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against a pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. But those yards after the catch gotta pad your stats.
That completion makes it second and short. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll try the option play here. And not even a chance to pitch that one. He's brought down in the backfield.
Loses 3. 3rd down coming up.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it fly to the wide out. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Auburn. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escapes the sack. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
His quarterback didn't have much time at all. I thought it was going to be an easy sack for the defense, but he shows you his strength and his athletic ability and instincts to be able to pull out of that, somehow avoid the sack and get rid of the ball.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he let the ball go. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Auburn 28, LSU 14.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter.
and they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Running back in the carry. Gain of 6. Bring up 3rd down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield.
Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive?
Snags the quick throw.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that 1st touchdown is always going to be good.
Movement here from the tight end. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the 1st down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball.
Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight.
And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Bring up 2nd down.
2nd down play coming up. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
1st down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
It's now 2nd down.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. The linebacker shifting around now. Touchdown Tigers. This passing game is on fire today. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone.
The return is tackled down at the 20, and the LSU offense will take over 1st and 10.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's going to pull it down and run. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. He lets it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking for a deep completion. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And they'll use the ground game here. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Now it's 2nd down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance at coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood this scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They'll toss it to the right side. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. The secondary backed up off the ball now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And the quarterback just takes a knee. So let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.